Hey there, it's Mitch. We are here with a very special list today. It's the best games for kids to play in 2021. This is our compilation of the best games released in the last 2 to 3 years, suited for kids of generally under the age of 13 to 14 years. Whenever buying games for kids, do look out for ESRB's E rating, which means the game is meant to be for everyone. Without any more delays, let's start with our first game. Our first game is Animal Crossing: New Horizons. In this life simulation game, Animal Crossing lets you enjoy a peaceful island life that's full of charming animal neighbors to befriend and home decor to craft. The main campaign can take around 60 hours, where you can gather and craft items, customize the island, and form it into a community of anthropomorphic animals. The players are given open access to natural resources such as fruits and wood, which can be collected and crafted into a variety of items and furniture. Alongside this, you can catch bugs and fish, plant and grow trees and flowers, extract natural resources such as rocks, swim in the ocean, and eventually are given the option to alter the terrain of the island directly. This game might actually be too chill for kids who have a hard time reading and paying attention. Kids can fish, snorkel, grow flowers and fruit trees, and customize their entire island into a society of their choosing. Coming in next, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. As Breath of the Wild can be a little overwhelming for kids, Link's Awakening is the perfect entry point into the franchise. The 2D perspective is much more approachable, and this is arguably the strongest example of 2D Zelda. Plus, the gorgeous diorama visuals make the whole game look like a toy waiting to be played with. For kids especially, Link's Awakening has a decent-sized campaign and enough additional elements like the Chamber Dungeons mini-quest and a lot of exploration. Gamers play as Link, our shipwrecked adventurer, as he explores the mysterious Koholint Island to find 8 musical instruments to awaken the windfish and return home. With 2 difficulty modes, it's a good game for little ones and veteran gamers alike. It has a unique story, beautiful graphics, and a soundtrack that will have you humming for days. Plus, it's very fun. This is definitely a title worth the price. Next up, Minecraft Dungeons. Unlike the extremely popular sandbox-style game, Minecraft, the new Minecraft Dungeons is not an open-world game featuring mining and building. This popular game, in the Minecraft franchise, has players move through dungeons, battling monsters, solving puzzles, and finding treasure for a unique adventure of its own. There's a lot of combinations of weapons, armor, and enchantments that let you try new ways to beat the levels, which somehow kids like doing. In this isometric action RPG set in the legendary Minecraft world, you'll explore procedurally generated branching levels with up to 3 friends, smacking mobs, solving simple puzzles, and gearing up your characters. You'll fight above and below ground across multiple levels. You'll recognize zombies, creepers, and sheep. Minecraft Dungeons has drop-in local co-op and online. It's a complete rethink of the tried and tested Minecraft formula, and it may be one of the best games for kids to play this year. Coming in next, Fortnite. Who doesn't know about this one? It's available on every single platform and already massively popular among kids especially. You will be playing with 100 other fanatics in an epic battle where only the last person standing can be declared the winner. If you have been looking for a game that evokes strategy and sheer will of determination, this would be the one. Fortnite is so popular because it gets you involved with the entire gaming community. The weapons in Fortnite include revolvers, pistols, shotguns, assault rifles, rocket launchers, a minigun, a crossbow, and grenades, as well as others. The game is very easy to play, but very difficult to win. For most children, the game is best when kids play with their real-life friends. They can play in pairs or squads of 4. They have to communicate a lot and work together, otherwise they will just lose even faster. You may be surprised to know that the just completed Fortnite World Cup was won by a 16-year-old teen who played Fortnite just a few hours every day for fun, winning $3 million for his family. Battle Royale is here to stay. Next, Plants vs. Zombies: Battle for Neighborville. This third-person shooter game is the 3rd installment in the Plants vs. Zombie Garden Warfare series. Players can play the game in single or multiplayer format and connect with other online players to defend their turf from those bad zombies. The game features both player versus environment and player versus player modes, where PvE campaigns are okay-ish, but the PvP multiplayer is addictive and chaotic fun. Once a match finishes, it's always tempting to hang around for one more, grabbing a new character this time with a completely different playstyle. The formula hasn't changed much since Garden Warfare 2, but it's still amusing, still frantic, and the newly expanded roster gives fans of the franchise plenty of reasons to return. The game has a very cool-looking cartoony graphics style, which kids seem to love, with lots of funny moments to enjoy with family and friends. And next, Team Sonic Racing. Racing games are always a bit of a hit among kids because they're competitive, easy, and fun to play. Fans of Sonic the Hedgehog will love this racing game where players can choose one of 15 players from the Sonic universe to compete in races using sports cars. The new team system is a fantastic evolution of the arcade racing formula that gives you a real reason to work together. And there's plenty of customization options to keep you coming back to these excellent tracks to earn more. Even though the small roster and adventure mode story could be better, Team Sonic Racing is an addictive and inventive evolution of kids-friendly kart racing games. Pro tip: since the movie Sonic the Hedgehog was a sleeper hit recently, you can enjoy watching the movie and racing for extra fun with your kids. Coming up next, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This is a third-person shooter video game that has become a huge franchise since its 2002 release. The game stars a feline character and his robot partner, and the duo travels their universe saving it from evil. The concept itself is a blast for kids. It's funny and entertaining, and the missions are mostly easy to complete. Not only does it give the latest generation of consoles a game that looks as beautiful as possible, but it's also a fantastic experience to play. Insomniac Studio has been around the Ratchet and Clank block plenty of times before, but it was never this good before. They have delivered a seamless adventure from start to finish with almost no loading times in-game. That's coupled with series best action platforming gameplay and incredible art and sound design across the board. Rift Apart may not be the biggest adventure around, but its big heart, wild weapons, and incredible detail easily make it one of the most memorable games for new generation kids. Up next, Kingdom Hearts 3. If you have ever liked any of the Disney movies, then you will find its characters in Kingdom Hearts somewhere. Square Enix has put Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, and almost all other Disney characters in this game. That's really a blend of anime RPG, plus it also has Final Fantasy's roster in it. While the storytelling could use some punching up, Square Enix has done a fantastic job of capturing the spirit of these worlds, while giving us a massive toolbox for battles and exploration. Even as you watch the dust settle on the story, the player wants to jump right back in to collect everything. But to see all of the events of the Kingdom Hearts games so far culminate is great. You and your kids will love seeing so many characters from throughout this series interact in new ways and rekindle old bonds. It's really nice to see that, even so long after the very first game. Kingdom Hearts 3 is so full of heart. Next, Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. It's a platform game bundle with Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. The player controls Mario through Lake Lapcat, a 3D cat-themed open world to complete challenges and collect cat shines to dispel a black sludge that's infecting the land and free Bowser from its control. You can team up with up to 3 other players to save the Sprixie Kingdom from the greedy clutches of Bowser. Then adventure through the islands of Lake Lapcat, where unlikely allies, Mario and Bowser Jr., unite to stop Gargantuan Bowser from his furious rampage. The player can enjoy 2 adventures in one game, Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. It packs a ton of engaging gameplay for kids, making it a very solid option if you're craving more Super Mario for your Switch console. Mario games are always big-time kids' favorites, and this is simply one of the best Mario adventures to enjoy. Last on our list, Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield. One of many releases in the Pokémon franchise, this role-playing video game has adventure elements and lets players control a young Pokémon trainer who goes on a quest to catch mythical creatures called Pokémon and battle other trainers. Yeah, making it a very kid-friendly game, with big adventure in a beautiful world with lots of cute monsters to catch. The visual style is definitely on point with Pokémon style. The game features engaging cutscenes, companion Pokémon, the complete Pokédex, and a new visually interesting wild area. Overall, a complete joy to play. There are some very good changes in this game which cuts the useless time wastages to only the charming fun of capturing, training, and battling wonderful creatures. And hey, don't forget you can always get back into breeding even if you are new to Pokémon or old-time big fan. This great Pokémon RPG leaves you in a state of pure childlike joy. And that completes our list of best games for kids to play in 2021. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to us to see more videos like this in the future. See you next time. Bye.